Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Heather, and today I am so excited to be unboxing two Preloved luxury items with you all. The first is going to be a classic Gucci Monogram D-ring shoulder bag, and the second, a pair of Jimmy Choo heels. You know we love a good old-fashioned luxury unboxing, so let's get to it. First up, we have this beauty here. I actually found this bag at a new local consignment shop that I went in just to check out. I always love supporting small business and supporting local when I can. I simply went in there to check things out because they are focusing on luxury high-end items. And when I saw this beauty here, my heart skipped a beat. I was drawn to this like a moth to a flame. And this is the classic Gucci Monogram print on a D-ring shoulder hobo bag. This bag did not come with the original box, which I was completely fine with. And just so you know, when you're buying pre-loved or vintage, that oftentimes can be the case of the chocolate color that you can see there on the leather. This is a bag that just really spoke to me. I love the fact that it's slouchy. It's just very chic casual, if you will. This is something that you can also dress up or dress down. The day that I found this bag, I was actually wearing a very simple white button down with I think a tan or just a brown stripe in it. And this looked absolutely stunning against that shirt. And I was honestly in pool slides, leggings, and that button down shirt. And then when I put this on, it has brought that outfit to a different level. So that's one reason why I loved it as well. This is something that has not been on my radar. Like I mentioned, I went in this boutique just to check it out. And because they're focusing on high-end designer pieces, I thought, let me just check them out. Let me see what they have. And I just thought this piece right here would be stunning any time of the year, but specifically getting ready to head into fall. She is in a really great shape. There's not really any major scuffs on the leather. The metal there is still in really good shape. There's some like minor little scuffs and scratches on here. I don't even know if you're gonna see that on camera, but nothing like when you're just glancing at this, you have to look really close to see it. In terms of any kind of fraying, there's not really any that I see on the fabric itself or even on the, I think there is one spot. I did find that when I was looking at it in the store. There is one spot there that's kind of like a little rub on the edge of the leather. And there is a slight stain that now I am trying to find it. I cannot, but there is one that was on the bottom somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's a slight stain that's on the bottom. It is very, very minimal. And that's why I thought, you know what? This is a great deal, almost too good to pass up because this was a steal of a deal. I got this bag for I think around like $700, and I know there are some that are much less, even on the pre-loved market, like on Fashion File, Rebag, but they were not in the same condition as this one. I have considered potentially taking this one to a local like handbag spa just to see if they could get that little tiny stain out. But if I don't, it's really not that big of a deal. The inside is also great. The original dust bag is still here with this bag. I think this actually says, let me check it out. I think it says Gucci across, yes, it does. It says Gucci across the dust bag. The other really nice thing about this bag that it would have been a deal breaker for me is if it had had an odor, and it doesn't. So that is something, if you are buying pre-loved, you do wanna make sure that you're checking not just the exterior of the bag out, but the interior for odors as well. But the interior looks absolutely fantastic. You can see actually the Gucci tab here, as well as on, I think it's on the back side there, the codes. And you can definitely tell this is an authentic Gucci bag, which that's something else. You wanna make sure that you are dealing with someone who is authenticating your bags, because the last thing you wanna do is end up with one that is a fake or a replica. No one wants that, but this bag I feel like is just going to be absolutely beautiful going into the fall. I love that she's just slouchy and just easy peasy. You can toss this bag on and go. Like, how chic is this bag? Like, it's just so easy to toss on. I think she's going to be a fun one to utilize, and she's the first of the pre-loved bags in my luxury handbag collection. Now on to the shoes. These, again, are not in the original box by Jimmy Choo, but that is quite okay. I don't mind that at all. These are the Jimmy Choo heels that are just absolutely stunning. How freaking gorgeous are these Jimmy Choo heels? These, again, were love at first sight. They are in a chocolate satin color with these jewels adorned at the top. And you can see these also are in a really amazing condition. There is one spot on the edge of one of these, and it's only one. I think it's right here. There is like a little scuff, if you will, a little wear and tear, but honestly, that's nothing. And when I tell you what I paid for these, you're going to be shocked. Are you ready for it? These stunning heels that would be originally well over $1,000 if brand new, I scored for $150. Can you believe that? How amazing is that? Now, when you look at the bottoms, there's definitely been some wear on these, but the heels themselves are not eaten up. Sometimes that can certainly easily happen with heels. These are not. I may take these to a cobbler and just have them resold at some point, but even on the inside, you can tell that these were barely worn. The only caveat to these for me is that they are slightly too big. I typically wear a 37 or a 37 and a half. A lot of times 37 and a half when it comes to designer shoes. This pair right here is actually a 38 and a half, but it seemed like it ran a tad bit small. Even though it's still going to be large on me, I have an easy fix for that. There's these little tabs that you can put in the toe area that you won't even see, or even the one in the back of the heel, and it will be just fine. I honestly could not pass these up because they were just too gorgeous to pass up at that price point. And look at the color. I mean, guys, this paired with that hobo bag is just a showstopper. It's like the perfect chocolate brown combination. I have been loving chocolate brown long before it became a huge trend as well. However, last year they came out with a lot of chocolate within the fashion industry, and I was all about it. And then they named the chocolate, or excuse me, it wasn't chocolate, but the color of the year for 2025 is actually Mocha Mousse. So the chocolate colors, if you will, all the different shades, they're going nowhere. And as you can see here, and in the photo I think that I'm gonna be putting in here of me styling these pieces when I found them that day, this doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. You can do different shades of chocolate, if you will, put that all together, and it is just yumminess from head to toe. But I hope that you guys love these. Let me know which one of these two are your favorites. Make sure, again, that you hit the like and subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that you do not miss any fashion and luxury style tips going forward. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you in the next video.